How many B-21 radar will the US need? 80? 100? 200? The U.S. Air Force's new B-21 bomber stealthily hit a milestone recently, wrapping up its preliminary design review. During a House Armed Services Committee, General Stephen Wilson, the Air Force's Vice Chief of Staff, told lawmakers that he receives regular updates on the UBA classified program and is happy with its progression. "They just finished a preliminary design review recently," he said. "It's making great progress, and we're pleased with the way it's headed." How many B-21 bombers will the US need? 80? 100? 200? Bound by the president's budget on one side and congressional appropriations on the other, the head of Air Force Acquisition was very careful in answering that question today, but one of his colleagues gave some fascinating hints. The military head of Air Force Acquisition, bound by the twin bonds of budgets and congressional appropriations, was very careful in answering that question today. The number is at least 100, based on careful analysis of highly classified plans, training needs and the likely pace of depot repairs, Lieutenant General Arnold Bunch told the House Armed Services CPOA and Force Projections Subcommittee at an early morning hearing. That figure of 100 has been holy writ for the Air Force for some time. Originally, the public was told the U.S. needed 80 to 100 B-21 Raiders. Then we were told the number was at least 100. Today, Lieutenant General Jerry Harris, Deputy Chief of Staff for Strategic Plans, Programs and Requirements, told Wisconsin Republican Mike Gallagher that 165 B-21 is probably what need to have, based on the full spectrum of plans. Gallagher carefully led the three-general panel, asking them about a Mitchell Institute study, U.S. bomber force, sized to sustain an asymmetric advantage for America. The study estimates that with Russia would require 258 bombers, Iran would need 103, and Korea 60. That's based on the number of targets and sustain and the number of days the campaign would last. Harris told Gallagher the estimates in the Mitchell study aren't incorrect, adding that 165 bombers is probably what we need to have, he said, adding that he and the Air Force didn't want to get ahead of the Trump administration's new national military strategy. Remember that Chairman of the Joint Chiefs General Joe Dunford said under Obama that the next strategy would be classified. Given this administration, it's unlikely they would reverse this. Correction, Air Force Public Affairs contacted us to clarify that Harris meant to say the total bomber fleet would be 165, not that the Air Force would need 165 B-21s, although that's what he said. It's clear the Air Force believes it probably needs more than 100 but isn't willing to say anything about boosting numbers just yet. So my guess would be that we may see a higher bomber requirement, though that won't translate into a requirement or additional money for some time. The 2018 budget proposal includes $2 billion for the B-21. The Air Force awarded Northrop Grumman a contract to develop and produce the B-21 Raider. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.